Hi there guys, this is Ryan from 8-Bit Gaming, and today I'm bringing you something a bit different. It's more like a theory kind of video on Five Nights at Freddy 2. It's the theory that this number 2 is actually a pre-sequel, which means this one was based before the one that's originally came out. And I've been reading a Steam community blog, if you wish, and some of the things that pipe up are very interesting. This is from a guy called Saurus. So here are the facts as to why he thinks the game is a pre-sequel. He says, number one, a few logs hint at the game being a prequel to the first game, such as the first game mentions in the first call they used to be allowed to walk around during the day but not anymore. And in the second game it says they are allowed to roam around even during the day.
Advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day.
Number two, none of the animatronics look anything like the first game, almost as if concepts of designs were taken and made less scary to be more kid friendly. Number three, the owners in the first game are cheap, as if they are having to save money due to have spent too much money. Number four, you get more money in your paycheck in your first game than in the second. Like inflation would cost your minimum wage to go up. So basically saying, before inflation, there was a good pay. But number five, the check in the second game has the date of 11/12/87 on it. The first game mentions the bite of 87, and the second game makes no mention of the bite of 87. So the bite must have happened during or after the events of the second game. So we'll go more into detail with that maybe in a further video, the bite of 87, as it's a very strange one, that one. But yeah, number six, the first call in the second game mentions that the old animatronics were being retrofitted with some of the new animatronic software, not necessarily all of it. The calls mention the name of the old diner, not Pizzeria, called something like Fazbear's Family Diner. Number 8. The morning shift suddenly becomes open and the phone guy says he will probably take the night shift himself. The first guy starts with him explaining that I used to be the night guard before you, but this is my last week. Also explaining how he was still alive until night 4 of the first game, in which he is then killed. Number 9. A call mentions that someone has stolen a golden Freddy outfit. Also, the cops are beginning an investigation by night 4 to 5. Number 10, the animatronics in the first game were not phased by flashing lights, yet the new ones apparently are, as a shut-off protocol. Number 11, cutscenes show the first game animatronics and the chick you see looks nothing like the old one. And here is the story that is believed to have happened from this, because this is my form of research. I thought I'd record this to kind of inform any of you guys who's interested as well. So I thank Saurus for this this community blog, and I hope he doesn't mind me using this in the video. But here we are. The story begins as you are now working to guard this new pizzeria in 1987. You watch the animatronics and attempt to survive as things begin to transpire in the morning. By night 3 or 4, someone has stolen a yellow Freddy suit, as in the lore of the first game. This may mean the morning employee has taken the suit to lure kids into the back closet to kill them. By night 6, the morning shift is open and you are asked to work it for a birthday party if you are able to make it through night 6. The phone guy then takes over while you work the next morning until the business is then shut down for a time. Upon returning, the phone guy takes the night shift and is killed on night 4 of his shift. The first game events then transpire when Mike learns about some of these things, but is then fired due to tampering. Speculation. The first guard employee took the suit and began kidnapping children after asking to be moved to the morning shift. The bite of 87 wasn't a child, but the employee who attempted to steal a 6th child, but was stopped in his attempt by an animatronic who had earlier in the week seen him take a child, and in response, due to being connected to the criminal database, bit off his frontal lobe to protect the children. The animatronics were upgraded and now exoskeletons made in their design as an attempt to replace the cute animatronics, which were confiscated for the police to investigate the deaths of missing children. The company by the first game is now in a lot of debt to pay for getting the new exoskeletons, dealing with police, paying the families of the dead children, etc., and must save power and money to keep running at this point. The building was refitted with doors and some areas torn down or replaced in the time the place was closed for investigation. sorry, to prevent future disaster involving employee death. The reason the phone guy is afraid of the old animatronics is that the old business they were in had been closed for some time due to incidents involving the animatronics becoming hostile or malfunctioning due to the time being with animatronics were first being made and tested. The tampering done in the first game may have been done by the marionette, who seems to have some influence on the events of the first game due to cutscenes them revealing he was there. The marionette took the souls of children and put them in the first game's suits, thus giving life, as in the minigame does. So that was a theory by Saurus. I will put the link below for his little blog that he's done on Steam. And most of the stuff he's saying would make a lot of sense. There is one thing though. I believe the Bite of 87, there's a minigame I recently discovered, which is going to be up in my next episode, where you have to give cakes to children in this little room. And basically, if you don't do it in time, someone pulls up in a car and I think they kill this kid outside this door. So I think you have to feed these children to get the guy in. And the guy who kills this kid looks a lot like Bonnie, the bunny. He's got like a purple suit on. I'll put images over the top here. But yeah, the only question I have is who the marionette actually is, because I don't actually understand his part, if you wish, in this, because I know you have to keep winding up the music box else he comes out to get you. But yeah, also who the white fox is as well, because I know that the Foxy version 2 is the way he is because he was dissembled by kids. But I don't know where Foxy 1 comes from, so I'll have to do a lot more research into this. But hopefully, in time, it will all make sense. But all in all, it's got so many theories behind it that, you know, anything's interesting, really. Right, I'm going to end this here because the next part of the video is going to use in my next episode. So thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and goodbye.